Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. Before I get started in this video, I just wanted to give you guys the heads up that today on Monday I will be posting two videos. The first video will be a challenge video for the $5 Goodwill Challenge, and that's hosted by Hillary over at My So-Called Home. And the second video will be this video, which is a collab video with my friend, the Wifestyle. In our collab video, we are giving a tour of our pantries and showing you how we keep them organized. So don't forget to go over to the Wifestyle's channel. I'll leave all of her information down below and check out her video so you can see how she keeps her pantry nice and organized. Alright guys, here's a quick look at my pantry. It's going to be kind of difficult for me to get a good picture of this for you guys, or a good viewing of this, because as you can tell, this pantry is really tiny, but the door doesn't even open all the way. This is as far as the door will open. So it's going to be hard for me to get in here to show you really good, but let's see what I can do. So inside the top shelf, you'll see I have a basket full of pasta. On the next shelf, I have another basket with pasta and macaroni and cheese, and the other basket over here is with rice. Go down to the third shelf, and I have a basket right here that has cookies, and this container, or this basket right here, just has random stuff in it for right now. The next row, I have these pull-out baskets with handles. This one has crackers in it, and this one has nuts and fruit and granola bars and stuff like that. The tip that I have for you to maximize this space in your pantry is to try to pull as many things out of boxes as you can. So in these bins, in the cracker bin, you'll see that I have pulled the saltines out of the actual box, and I just put the packages in the bin, because if I had a bunch of boxes in here, that would take up so much more room than the actual crackers itself. Same thing with like granola bars. We've taken the actual granola bars out of all the boxes, and we just put them in this bin, and we're able to fit way more granola bars in this bin than we would have if we had left everything in the boxes. And then what I'm able to do to maximize the space in this pantry is, because I have these bins right here and they pull out so well, and I take everything out of the boxes, there's room, as you can see, there's room behind the actual bins. So I have a thing of coconut chips back here that's not open that I'm able to stick behind the bins. The very bottom shelf is the snack shelf, because this is the shelf that my kids can reach. So on this side, we just have a huge bag of tortilla chips, and it doesn't really fit anywhere else, so I kind of just stick it right there. And then I have another one of these handy baskets, and this is our snack bin for my kids. So basically, they can just grab this bin, and there's different stuff in here that they know they can grab if they're looking for a snack. And this bottom bin is where we keep all of our popcorn. And the very bottom on the floor, I have this Dollar Tree bin, and this is where I put open bags of things. So there are open bags of cereal in here, an open bag of pretzels, just open things. That way I know where they're at and they're easy to find. And this is a new addition. I just did this the other day. I don't know why it took me so long to think about putting this on the back of the door, but I'm loving it. And basically all I'm using this for is to keep all of our spice packets. So I like to keep the spice packets for chili and brown gravy and ranch and Italian, taco seasoning, all of that good stuff. Because you can use these spices in so many different recipes, so many crock pot recipes, so many different things. This is the pantry that I use to keep all of my canned food. And these are two cabinets underneath my actual microwave. So if you notice, the cabinets above my microwave I use to keep food. And the cabinets below the microwave I use to keep food. So basically the closet is right there. Another pantry in another pantry. So I'll give you guys a quick tour of what I keep in these two pantries, or these two cabinets, should I say, since they are kitchen cabinets. This first one, and I'm pretty sure you guys recognize all of these bins, but all of these came from the dollar store. And I just keep, in this top one, I keep breakfast items. So there's oatmeal, grits, just random things that I might need for breakfast up there. In this bin, we keep candy. So we keep this up high so the kids can't find it and get it. In this next shelf, I have this little shelf that hangs off of the top shelf right here, and I just use this. It's kind of empty right now, but I just use this to hold like peanut butter, and it's got some icing, stuff like that in there. Underneath it, I have a few box items, just some taco shells and some stuffing mix, just a few box things that don't really have a place to go. Same thing for over here, just some tostada shells, some breadcrumbs, and then some pasta sauce. This bottom shelf, I just keep my pasta and rice. Now, when I say pasta and rice, this is pasta and rice that has been opened already. So you'll see these are already opened, whereas the pasta and rice that are in these bins are brand new. Those are things that have not been opened yet. So that's the difference in these two pantries. Everything in this pantry has basically been open already, and everything in the other pantry hasn't been open, except for, you know, an exception for these box items. But and then this tote right here, we just keep all of our medicine, and this is just basically for us adults, so like headache medicine, stuff like that, just so it's readily available in the kitchen and we don't have to go on the hunt and look for it. So we just keep it up here in this shelf so it's away from the kids and they can't reach it. And in this bottom set of cabinets, now this is where I keep our canned food. Let me see if I can get a good shot. Let me see if I can grab that light and put it in here. Okay, much better. That light makes it look a lot better. Let's see. So as you can see on this shelf in the back, I have stuck this can organizer, and that's where I keep all of our canned food. We do not eat a lot of canned food, so everything that's in here, like you'll see there's a lot of beans, and that's just basically stuff to make for chili. So I have a lot of beans for chili. We do have a lot of black beans, just random things, but we don't use this stuff that often. So that's why it's totally okay for me to keep it down here on this bottom shelf way in the back, because I don't use it that often. And beside that, I have this little organizer, and I think I got this from a thrift store. I don't remember where. But it fits perfect right beside this can organizer. And this I just use to keep our flour. So right now my flour container is empty, and behind here we have pancake mix. So that keeps that nice and organized. Down here I have a bunch more of the Dollar Tree bins. And in between the bins, these little wire bins fit perfectly. So as you can tell, I actually don't even have, ooh, my light fell. I don't even have this pantry totally full. Like this bin back here has nothing in it that I can fill up if I wanted. This bin right here is only full just a little bit, so there's plenty more room that I can use if I need to. But this top bin, I just keep our tuna in here. This bin, I keep all of our potatoes. So basically, when we get potatoes, I grab the bag and just dump it in this thing. And I put one of our brown bags on top of it because I know potatoes are supposed to, they like the dark. So I try to use that to keep the dark out, or keep the light out. Woo! You can clearly tell this mama needs a nap. And this back bin is soups. So these are soups that I use when I'm making crock pot meals or casseroles or something like that. That's what I use the condensed soups for. So it's not something that we use on an everyday basis. So that's why I keep that tucked in the back. And I haven't put anything on the little the little label yet, but I do need to fill that in. And these bins just slide in and out, so it's really simple for me to get everything that I need. This bin right here, we keep all of our sugar in. So we just have regular sugar in this container. We have confectionate sugar, brown sugar, all the sugars that one might need, I just keep in this bin together. And this back bin is another bin that I haven't labeled, but I need to get to that. It is just miscellaneous things. So I have some oats when I make cookies and things. We have some chia seeds. I like to put those in different things. So that's just stuck there in the back. Alright guys, well that's the end of my pantry organization. I hope I was able to give you some tips on how you can organize your pantry. Most pantries are not this small. I have no idea why whoever built this house decided to put not even a whole door on the pantry. I have never seen a pantry door that small before in my life, but I'm trying to make the best of what I have, and so far it works for us. So I would be curious to know, do you guys have any other tips that I could use in my pantry? I would love to maximize this space. As you can tell, the top of this pantry goes really, really far up, but I don't use that because I have no idea what I can put on this shelf to maximize all of that space to get to the very top. So if you guys have any ideas on what I can do to maximize that, please leave a comment down below and let me know because I would love to know. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you did, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss any of my other videos, and I'll see you guys next time.